Hello and welcome everybody, this is Botany Board. I am Bailey and today I have a solo playthrough for you of Friday. So first off, real talk. I always thought the premise of this game was that you were Robinson Crusoe and you were trying to get off this island and that is what was happening. Well, Bailey was wrong. So the game is named Friday. So you were not Robinson Crusoe, you were Friday. And Friday is annoyed because Robinson Crusoe has just stumbled upon his deserted island and he's annoying him. So Friday is trying to train Robinson Crusoe up through these fighting deck of cards over here, and he is trying to make him better so that he can defeat these two pirate ships. If he does so, Robinson Crusoe can leave our island, and that's what we want. So we are actually Friday, trying to just in the crowd, like helping Robinson Crusoe. But Robinson Crusoe is not us. So anybody else, let me know in the comments below if anybody else thought that you were Robinson Crusoe when playing Friday. So anyway, so we shall begin. This is a solo game and it is very hard, very punishing. I'm sure my butt will get kicked. So we shall begin. I'll explain as we go. So I will show you briefly what is kind of in my starting deck. So you'll see it's a bunch of trash. Worth 0 is my fighting points at the top. So these are all worth essentially not much. My highest card, I have 1, 2, 2 positive ones, 3 positive ones, I stand corrected, 2, 4 negative ones, and then a bunch of 5 negative ones and a bunch of zeros. So you can see I'm going to need to thin my deck of that. And I need to get better. So how do I get better, you say, you ask? I am going to be trying to fight over these rounds. So we're on green so far. And we are going to first pick 2 fighting cards each round, okay? So here is what we are trying to win. This will be, if we succeed, this would be what would go in our deck. So right now I'm trying to choose between this one and this one. How would I maybe choose that, you say? Despite that this is where the special ability, so I'm kind of taking into account the fighting ability, what I'll get as an ability if I were to put this in my deck. But how do you get it, you ask? Well, right down here, this is the number of cards I will get to draw. So I will get to draw 2, for instance, on this one, and I have to get a positive 1. So I get a chance 2 cards get drawn, and I have to get a positive value of 1 in fighting power to win this card. Over here, I only get to draw 1 card, but I only have to draw 0. So I have lots of 0 cards. But I actually hate this destroy ability, so I'm going to go for this one. So I'll just put this in the discard, and we will try to be fighting this. So I get 2 cards, so 1 at a time. 1, and come on, positive 1. 2, nothing. Okay, so I can, if I choose to, spend, this is the bank, sorry, this is mine. I'm actually going to switch those. So there's 2 in the bank, and I start with 22 of these little life tokens here. So I can spend 1 token in order to draw the next top card from my deck. However, I know there's not that many positive ones, so I think, should I risk it? Should I? I'll risk it. I'll do 1 life. Why not? Still nothing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut my losses then. So I failed by 1 point. So that cost me a life. However, as a kind of a consolation, I can also get rid of as many cards from this, discard as many cards as I lost a life. So I lost 1 life, so I'll just get rid of one of these 0 cards. Goodbye. That'll be my discard pile just right up there. Be fine. Okay, so I'll put these in my current discard of my deck to be reshuffled. This is permanently discarded. Discard for the deck, and then here. Just made that up just now. All right. So we did not win this, so this just goes in the discard. Okay. We're back to the fighting deck. So again, what do we want to do? I'm going to go ahead and just flip this upside down because I really look at I kind of just read this part upside down. So I'm not going to be able to get 5. There's just no way in heck. So I'm going to just try to get this one. So 1 card, 0. Woo! I got it. So I put both this and this in my discard. So now this card will be mine next time. And it now gives me a power to exchange. Okay, so 2 more. All right. +1 life, both were 2. 3 cards to get 2 or 2 cards to get 1. I'll go the 2 cards to get 1. All right, 1. Woo! I should have done the other one. Could have done it. All right, so that's great. So even though it has 2, I'm just going to stop because I've already achieved it and moving on. So I have another 2. That was great. That was really good. Okay. 2 more. We have, so a copy and a life. Keep the life. 1 card, 0. We got that. Very nice. Okay. And let's do this one. Okay, 2 cards. 1. Ooh. Wow, you guys. Okay, so we're doing good so far, which means we're going to totally tank, though, in the upcoming. All right, so, but we did get 1. So that's great. But we have a lot of negative stuff coming up in this. Okay, 2. Ooh, I love this phase -1. This is my favorite card to have. Of course it is. Okay, so I failed. I didn't get it, but hopefully I'll get it next time. It's really handy to have, though. So I'm like, do I keep going? But I feel like I'm already out of some of my 1s. So such is life. So I am 2. I had to get a 0, so I'm 1 point away. So I'm going to go ahead and I lose a life, but I do get to discard this permanently. So I'll take that to get rid of one of my distractants. All right, 2 more cards. I don't like destroy, so even though this might be brutal with how much life I lose, this could be a bad choice. Yeah, because I knew I had a lot of negative, but you know, I just thought I should punish myself. Okay. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Okay, so I drew 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how close am I to getting to reshuffle? So this is probably really dumb to even try to get this at this current point in time. But I don't like the destroy cards because it actually makes you destroy one of your cards. And I've had it before where I have a good like 4-point fighting card and it destroys it and it just can't. So I'd rather just take this. But this could cost me 5 life. However, I could get rid of these 3 cards. So I'll just do that. I'll accept my 5 life. But I do get to thin my deck some, so that's nice. Because I think these are just 0s and honestly some negative 1s. So those are the discard. Goodbye to that. 2 more. Okay, we'll go with this one. It's easier. It's 2 cards. Okay, get +2 life. Needed that. And so I just need a score of 1. I feel like I might have had an extra 1 in there. I should have been counting my cards. I didn't. Let's try. I'm going to try 1. Nope. I feel like, okay. So that would cost me 2 life, and I'd get rid of 2 cards. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and spend it. We're going in the spending. Okay. So that got even worse. But here's my rationale. Was I think I really wanted that 2-point weapon because I just need to start getting some stuff. So sometimes you got to spend some life to get places. So I have to reshuffle. So I had to put in an aging card, which are right here. So this, and I'm not going to look at it, but this will be something bad for me. And it's not part of my deck, and it'll be like a bad like -2 or -3 or tell me that I must end my turn immediately or something cruddy like that. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in a -2. So I'm like, it's going to cost me 3 life at the current state. And I could get rid of 3 cards. But I thought about spending a life to try to get some positive. But maybe I'm too far gone at this point. What would you guys do? Would you spend some life to just try, or would you just accept the fate that like, hey, we're down by 3, let's just get rid of some of this stuff? I think I'll thin this out. So 3 life. Do I discard? I did not get the weapon. I did want that, but it's okay. All right. Double. Love this one. Okay. 3 cards. Come on. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to spend a life because I come on +1. Yes. Okay. So I achieved it. Unfortunately, I wish I would have had something that said like +1 life, because I could use this copy to then copy that. But copy goes really well with double, so that was really great. I'm really happy. Got that one. Okay. 2 more. +2 cards. I like that one. Nice. Okay. I mean, it would have been nicer not to have to waste my 1 on that, but it's okay. Let's try this. Okay, 3 cards. 1, 2. Got it. Boom. So I did feel like, I really thinned my deck really good. So I feel like we did good on that part. So hopefully finishing the rest of this, hopefully we can get some of these in our card deck. Okay. Hate destroy. Like, I will not get it. It burnt me, you guys. Okay, so -1 life. So there's one of those mean things. I'm not doing too hot on the life situation. And we'll say that. Okay, so I drew 1 card, and that's a 0. I already lost a life, but however, I do achieve this, so that was something. Okay. I almost would have took failing, so I could have got rid of that, but... Alright, destroy. I hate that. Exchange. Alright, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're at a score of 1, and we need to get to 4. But I have 2 of exchange, okay, plus a life. So, plus a life. So, to exchange. Let me read you exactly from the rule book how the exchange works. Okay, 2 times the exchange. You do it 2 times, following the same rules as above. Okay. So, 2 times exchange. You place 1, so the first exchange, you place 1 of the other face-up fighting cards, so I'll pick this one, on the Robinson discard pile. Draw a new card as a replacement. Place it on the same spot as the discarded card. The new card has special ability. You can use it now or later. I can now do that again. I can also, it tells me that I can also pick a card that I've already used its ability. So for instance, I've already used this life, so I could get rid of this one. Or the exchange, for example, and draw another one. But I actually, so I'm not quite there yet. So I will go ahead and do another exchange then. And so we'll have to shuffle back up. And what card then would I like to put back? Let's put back the life back in there, because I need some life. Okay, so I have to get another aging card before I shuffle this up. Oops, I didn't actually mean to look at that. I don't remember in the rules if it tells you you're supposed to look at the aging card you get each time, but I usually don't, just so that it's... I mean, I don't know. I feel like in deck builders, normally you're supposed to know what's in your deck as part of the thing, so it probably doesn't matter, but... The off chance I'm wrong and someone yells at me because I did that. All right. So come on, we need a +1. Woo! Yay! Okay, that was really good because now we got a 3 in our deck. All right. Boom, guys. We need some life though. This is not good. Okay. Ooh, that one has life. Asking you shall receive. Ooh, but the double. This is maybe the problem. I keep choosing the double is so good. But life. I'm going for the double. Okay. 2 cards. Ooh. and 2. All right. Well, I was down by 3. So it's going to cost me 3 life, but I'm going to get rid of both of these, and I will take that. Okay with that. Ooh, but I don't win my double. I'm debating, actually. Let's put this back. So I'm down by 3. So let me get my 3 life back. Because I want that double. I mean, I also want to get rid of this stupid, but let's push it. Okay, so let's spend a life instead 2. Okay, so now we're at 0. So spend another life. Come on, positive 1. Come on, 0. All right, so now we're at the 3 lives. As long as we get this card, though. 2. Okay. And I get a sort 3 card. So I will use that ability before we go off. So let me tell you what sort 3 cards does. I'm going to pick up. I'm just doing this straight from the rule book because if I played this like quite a bit, and so I want to make sure that it's not something that I've continuously been playing incorrectly and then mislead you guys. All right, you can draw up to 3 cards, one after the other from the Robinson stack, and look at them. Afterwards, you can discard up to one of them to the discard pile and place the remaining cards back face down in the order I choose. Okay, so I will use this ability before I win and call it everything. So before I win this card. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it says I can choose to discard 1. So this one's a weak. It doesn't really hurt me, but it is. So I'm trying to decide whether I'd rather just keep it in the deck or get rid of it. I mean, it is a 0, so it does take up a time, and it could cost me a life. So yeah, we'll discard that one, and we'll put the eating on top to give its life back, and then the focused. Or wait. Let's go focus first, since I know it'll be a power of 1. In case something just needs a 1, then I'll know for sure I just need 1 card and I got it. All right, so these are mine. I didn't get rid of the stupid, but I did get that double card, which doubling like a 3 or something or a 4 can be really awesome. All right, our last 2. So come on. Okay, so I know though that so I need life. So I guess I'll take that one. Plus 2 cards though is nice, but I need some life. So let's get this one. So we know that. Unfortunately, now I wish I would have done the 0 one because I could have won it just with the eating. Darn, I should have thought about that in the order. But it could have been one that had the 1. You never know. Anyways, our card, 1 card, we win it. Woohoo! The plant that I have sitting next to me is a Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma, in case anyone is curious. Some people also refer to it as a mini monstera because it has those splits in the leaves, and Monstera deliciosa has lots of types of monsteras have splits in the leaves, to be honest. But so that is why they do call it that. All right. Fun plant fact for the day for you. Okay, so we are now in yellow. So now we need to achieve the second thing. I'm going to choose this one because I like the copy, because I can copy a life sometimes. So let's hopefully, well, I know this is going to be 0. So it'll still cost me a life, but that's okay. Okay, so 2 life. So I'll just take the 1 because I'm going to spend 1 to redraw another one because I want to get a positive 1. Plus another life, so I'm just not going to get it because I'm going to get another card. Okay, this is getting to be a lot. Plus a life. 1. Okay, got it. So now we have another copy. So perfect. I can use the copy to get my 2 life. Yeah, that's why I really wanted that copy because it can be nice. Or you can copy a double. All right. Here we are. Hate destroy. 3 is what we're looking for. It's 2 cards. 1, 2. Below the pile. So I could take one of these and put it below the pile. I guess I could put this one back below the pile. Let me see if I can use itself. Below the stack. You place one of the other face-up fighting cards back down the bottom of the Robinson stack. If you choose one of the free cards from the left side of the hazard card, you can draw an exchange card. If the Robinson stack is empty, shuffle the discard pile back. So does that mean if I choose one of the free cards from the left side of the hazard? I don't know what from the left side of the hazard exactly means. So I'm not going to play it like that, even though, but you guys can let me know. Whenever I do below the stack, and I put this one down here, is this considered a free card? in which I could do an exchange. But okay, I'll just put it below the stack. I guess. Try to say if I even really wanted to do that. Because it was a week. I'm not even going to use the action. That's fine. Okay, so I'm currently at 0, and I was supposed to be at 3. So that would cost me 3 life, and I could get... I don't know. I won that. I don't really want to... Let's spend 1. Minus a life. Okay, come on. I feel like I have some 2s and stuff in here. There we go. Double. So that'd be 4. So I did it. Hooray. Hooray, hooray. And 2 more. Okay, destroy. Don't like that. Plus 2 cards. Alright, so I get another aging condition here. Put that in. I need some life. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the pirates at this rate. It is, you do have to like risk some life sometimes or it just can't get anywhere. Okay, so 2 cards. What are they? Minus a life, that's not at all. Okay, well, I lose a life, but I will get rid of this hungry business because that's been a pain. Okay. I did not win that. I have 1 life, you guys. we need some life. Okay. All right, we need to get 3. Come on. Oops, I must have this upside down. 2 cards plus a life. Okay. So I'm at 1. So I'm gonna have to spend a life, or is this gonna be when we die? Or are you gonna die? Okay. Plus life. I'm just not gonna get it. We're gonna draw another one. Okay. Is this it? Stop. Very tired. And we will have to stop it all, folks, because we can still do final scoring, but this is when Robinson, he died. I guess he got off my island. Maybe in a way this is a still successful event. Okay, so we did not do super hot today, but let's go ahead and move on to final scoring. We first, I'm going to sort these. Final score. Take all your fighting cards. All cards from the Robinson stack in the discard pile, and then I will add up all the fighting values. So, for this purpose, all aging cards count as -5 regardless of their real points. So this one's aging and this one's aging. So I start with -10 for that. There. And then how many positive? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow, that is bad. So 7. Only 7. So here's just an example of a couple other games that have happened for me. Normally it's 44, 41. So when you die in like round yellow, barely at the start, it's not good for your score. All right, let's continue, shall we? So next you would get 15 points for each defeated pirate. We didn't even get to fight them, so we get 0 points for that. Next up, you'd add 5 points for each remaining life you had. We blew through that as well. That's how we died. Then you subtract 3 points for each unbeaten hazard in the hazard stack. So this is where we're going to go negative because there's so many of these left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 3. I don't even know what that is, but definitely going to go in the negative. So negative 17 times 3, whatever that is. Ooh. Okay, you guys. You know what I think did it, actually? So whenever I've been playing, see, as Robinson Crusoe, and I've been on Team Robinson. I scored 81 points, 63. Today we went negative. I didn't even do the math. And it's probably because I was like, that pesky Robinson. That's what did it. So, with that, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This is Friday. It is a very fun, quick game just to get to the table. It is brutal, as you can see. It can be brutal. It can also be really fun. It feels so rewarding whenever you get your deck starting to build up and you have some 2s and some 3s and you start to use some of that like doubling a little bit. I think I got maybe a little too many of my getting greedy didn't work out, but you got to be greedy sometimes because otherwise it doesn't work out either, you know. Just didn't fall for Robinson. It's the luck of the draw sometimes. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out. That was Friday, and I'll see you next time.